Hello, hello. Welcome to the Daily Political Tarot Readings here on the Black and Orange channel. I am known as Autumn around here. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. I'm here every day at 12 noon to take 12 political questions from you. Just put them in all caps in the chat, and then I will know that's how you're talking to me. Anything in caps in the chat is how you talk to me. Other than that, please just type normally, and I'll know that you're talking to other people. This makes it a lot easier. But thank you. If you are watching this on replay, hello. Thank you for being here. Also, come by when you can. I'm here 7 days a week. I'm here at noon every day of the year, and I've got the space for the questions, and I was sitting here last night and just adding more pages to write down to take your questions and your political questions, and do my best to read on them. So 10% of all income that comes into the channel goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. And that's an ongoing thing ever since the channel was monetized and into the future. And other than that, and YouTube does tend to sometimes cut off questions, and not even just like at the beginning, it'll like in the middle at random. If I don't see your question, try putting it again in all caps, but put a YT right at the beginning, and I'll know that it was cut off from earlier. YouTube cut it off. But it is kind of first come, first serve as well. So if I don't answer your question, or I don't read on what you're interested in, it's never anything personal. I promise. I would feel terrible if I had hurt your feelings. So just know. Okay, it's just me around here. There's no production people. There's no wardrobe makeup people. There's no people going through the comments or the emails or anything. So I have worked it out. So about twice a week. I specifically set aside 2 evenings a week where I'm just going through messages and emails and comments and everything. So if you have not heard back from me yet, that's why. But I'm coming. I'll be there. I'll be there soon. Okay. So other than that, I just wanted to, shall we take a moment to just acknowledge the banana in the room? Okay, and we're moving on. Thank you. I love your comments. I was speaking of going through the comments. I was going through the comments last night, and I've got to share this one with you. Just one. Other than the marriage proposal. It was cute. But I loved this. Elise in the attic sent me, she made a comment. Seems like a good time to tell you something my adult son said. I was watching your channel last week, and he stopped by and he listened for a few minutes and then commented, "She's like the Bob Ross of tarot readers." For the win, greatest compliment ever. Thank you. Oh, yes. Oh, thank you, impish artist. Thank you. Oh, for the win. That is awesome. Now, if only we could read on happy little trees instead of these people, but okay. Well, we're here. All right. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to scroll back up. I'm going to look for anything in all caps. Also, one last thing. Don't forget Wednesday. Yeah, day after tomorrow. Inauguration Day. Inauguration Day, watch party. I will not be on at noon. I will be on at 10 in the morning. I will be on 2 hours, starting 2 hours earlier than normal. and I'm going to I was going to go over the astrology chart of this incoming administration because, whoo, it's a doozy. Oh, it says a lot about what's happening in the next 4 years, and it's oof. So that's coming, but it's a watch party. It's really what it is. So I'm not going to monetize the video, so I can put up kind of here, like MSNBC or whatever else we want, so we can watch together. Okay. So, and you won't have to look at any ads. There you go. Well, yeah, we'll mute those ads. They're like it. Yeah, they're ads. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna scroll up and look for anything in all caps. All right, let's see. Hello, everybody. Hello. So glad you're here. Thank you. Holly, happy birthday. Martin Luther King Jr. is no doubt happy about what Kamala Harris is about to do in service to this nation. Does he have a message for us? Oh, that's really nice. Oh, that's nice. Let's start there. We'll start there. I'll be happy to look at that message for us. It's a good week in America, everybody. Okay. Excuse me. Clarence, hey, will thee continue to shun Javanka? Will okay. Will Javanka? Although I kind of like yours better because it starts as a jar. Jarvanka. Will Javanka continue to be shunned? To be shunned. Got it. Thank you, Clarence. Thank you. Okay. Oh, thank you, Lowell. Thank you. Okay, Stacy, hi, Autumn. Is Nancy Pelosi in charge right now? Of what? I don't understand. I'm sorry, Stacy. But let me know if you have if I can help do anything to help or answer. BC Mom, hey, will ethical, talented people be attracted to public service in the next 4 years? Yes. Yes. I don't have to read on that. Yes, absolutely. All of this emphasis on politics these last 4 years, people seeing how important it is, people seeing how ugly things get when it goes wrong, there are more people running for office. There are more women running for office. There are more people of color running for office. It's great. And that's going to continue, especially now that they're going to be welcome, more welcome back into the government. And remember the picture of all the interns for Obama and then the picture of the interns for Trump? And this was just this beautiful, multicultural, multi-heritage melting pot. And then this was just one big jar of mayonnaise. So, but he's leaving in 2 days. 2 days. Bye-bye. Okay. Okay, ask B Third Eye. Will critical thinking curriculum become a requirement in public education? Okay, changes. Okay, let's ask about improvements in public education because it needs. I don't know that it's necessarily just focusing on critical thinking. I think it would need. There needs to be a wide thing for everything from music in schools again, please. art in schools again, teaching people to express themselves in a way that is not violent, in a way that is not belligerent, that is creative, music, sciences, just improvements in the education system. And I'm not trying to start anything controversial here. I do not have children. Unfortunately, I am not lucky enough to have children. But I have friends who have children, so I have seen what they've had to deal with what is the new math thing I'm old. With the new, where it's not straightforward the way we were taught. It's making these weird estimates, and I'm horrified by that. I can't remember the name of it, but maybe there's some amazing point of it that I don't understand, which is, look, almost every day, I admit my ignorance is vast, and all I can do is chip away at it every day. So I could be just spouting sheer ignorance here. Christine, E. Jean Carroll lawsuit. Will she have justice? Gosh, I hope so. E. Jean Carroll lawsuit. Justice. Oh, speaking of which, thank you, Christine. Speaking. Hang on. I was going to ask about Attorney Roberta Kaplan. Have you guys heard of this woman? She's about to make Trump's life extremely difficult. And her clients include E. Jean Carroll. She's also the lawyer for Mary Trump, who, fleeced that part of the family out of millions. Oh gosh, there are other things she's done. She fought for marriage equality. She argued in front of the Supreme Court. Let's see here. Kaplan speaks after arguing the Edie Windsor case before the U.S. Supreme Court in March 2013. So, just having a quick look at which successfully struck down the Defense of Marriage Act, paving the way with stunning alacrity for the legalization of same-sex marriage 2 years later to the day. So we like her. After Trump infamously claimed there were very fine people on both sides of Charlottesville, she announced, and this was her precise language to friends and colleagues, "I want to sue Nazis." Because why not? So anyway, there's all kind of. So anyway, yeah, I think we should read on Attorney Roberta Kaplan, Kaplan. I'm just going to put a little heart right next to her name. Okay. Let me look here. All right, Jelia, Trump loyalists are embedded in the civil service where they can't be fired except for cause. Will they cause damage? Okay. Trump loyalists. Embedded. In government. And that's the point. Can't be fired without cause. Trouble. Got it. Okay, thank you. All right. Hello, lucky girl. All right, looking for anything else in all caps. Alice, good morning. Autumn. Precioso? I'm not quite sure. I'm not familiar with that. I'm sorry. Good morning, Autumn. Yellow is the Precioso color. It was the color of the moms who protested. Cool. Which protest? there have been so many Trump things to protest against. It's hard to keep up. Thank you. All right. And looking. Renee, you should put the countdown clock up again. I'm so sorry if I made reference to a rooster. I'm sorry if that came out that way. You should put the countdown clock up again. Rooster, if that came out wrong. All right. Patty, is Javanka going to succeed in running for president in 2024? I've been reading on this, and I'm getting a big old oh nay. Oh nay. Matter of fact, I think I read on it the other day, and I think my response was just to be adult about it. I've been reading on it, Patty. I'm not seeing that. So, Rosetta, hi, Autumn. Is Trump going to pardon Kyle Rittenhouse? Oh gosh, yes, the Trump pardons. We have to read on the Trump pardons. Trump pardons. Pardon me. Pardon me. Are you a seditionist? Would you like a pardon? Yeeps. Trump pardons. Hang on. I thought she was okay. Weirdness in the house. Doesn't matter. Trump pardons. Kyle Rittenhouse would be one. Okay, sorry. Jess, yes, Bob Ross and Glinda the Good Witch all wrapped in one. It makes me happy. Thank you. Okay, let's see here. Steve, I just got on. The first thing I hear you say is acknowledging the banana. Kevin, if swearing in is postponed to 4 p.m., would it significantly alter the chart? Yes. Yeah, if it was delayed, it would. Yeah, it would change the whole thing is spinning throughout the day. I don't know why I'm going this way and that way, considering the Earth doesn't spin both ways. But the chart is spinning throughout the day. So 4 hours later, yeah, it's gonna. So the ascendant, midheaven, things like that. What house different planets are falling in? It would make a difference. But I haven't heard about that happening. But let me know if I'm missing something. Oh, thank you, lucky girl. You're so great. All right. Okay, this just jumped. All right, let me see where did I land? Where did YouTube throw me? What? Susan, we need to include diversity training. We need integrated schools, fully integrated schools. We need art teachers, music teachers. We need a lot. Book Bewitched, Attorney Kaplan, my hero woman. She's lovely and smart. Oh, great. Okay. William saying, I love her already. Okay. Do anything in all caps. Looking, searching. Oh, there we go. Annie. Is Trump successful in running to another country? Are the Trump clan on the no-fly list? Trump clan. Other country. No-fly list. That's funny. Although, to be honest, it's been I was on the edges. I was on the edges of the aviation world for quite a while. I was a receptionist at an FBO where the private aircraft come in and out. Worked in flight schools. I don't fly myself, but like front desk stuff. And I actually don't know. This was long enough ago where I don't actually know who checks the no fly list stuff for private aircraft, if anyone. Because you can also rent private aircraft. If you're on a no fly list, does that include? I honestly don't know. I used to be in that world, but there's nothing I ever had. I never saw anything like a no fly list or anything. I never even heard of anyone I knew having being given one. Hopefully things have modernized and changed, but anyway, I've got that down. Thank you, Annie. DLC, what will Trump's send-off be like? To boot. What will, I know what you mean. What will Trump's send-off be like? Okay, that is number 9 for today. I have space for 3 more questions. Katie, hey Katie. I love diversity. It is so fun to learn about other cultures, beliefs, and traditions, not to mention the food of the world. A woman after my Sagittarius stellium chart. My Venus, what and how I love is in Sagittarius. I spent 20 years married to a foreigner. So, oh, it's over there. Oh, I want to try that. Oh, do they have any good ideas there? Oh, I wonder what I could learn. Love it. And it's true in general, but it's near to my heart. Okay. Okay, Polly Wanda, will Trump testify? That's a really good question because it's all, because on the one hand, it's like, for which thing? But on the other hand, it's like he's never been held accountable. Will Trump testify? I think that's going to be interesting. Okay. Will Trump testify? Okay, thank you. Tony, hey Tony. Hello, love. Will the White House be a safe place for the Bidens? Okay. Gosh, I hope so. I would think so. White House be a safe place for the Bidens. Okay. Got that down. I will check it out. Okie dokie. Leanne, how many lawmakers will be removed? we've been reading on this, and it's trying to we're trying to work our way around the questions. That's good wording. Let's try that one. They're trying to look at this from different perspectives. I mean, I'm not gonna get a specific number, but let's see what we get. How many lawmakers will be removed? All right, I've got my 12 questions for today. If I did not get your question or read on it, I do apologize, but I'm here every day of the week. Sometimes it does take people a few days, even like before I get to certain things, or they just appear in the vagaries of YouTube. And so, all right. But I have a couple of years ago, I showed my little silk card holder that I made 30 years ago. If I made it today, I wouldn't use real silk, but this is. And I was showing it off, and someone complained and said, "We don't want to see your pencil case." And ever since then, I kind of think of it as a pencil case, because it's like I have my pencil case. I'm just that kind of person. Ms. Cat trying to work and listen with a cat having zoomies. Oh. Okay. I'll try again tomorrow. Oh, okay. Jazzy Sophie. Did you have something time sensitive? Well, what a pencil case. Yes, chat. I'm shuffling right now. If you wouldn't mind, throw it in the chat, and I'll write it down for tomorrow, or maybe I'll get to cover it today. We'll see. What a pencil case. Barbara likes your pencil case. Oh, good. Thank you. Okay. Sort of. I don't know what sort of means. Lucky girl, I love pencil cases. All right. So starting at 28. Oh, goodness. Okay. Sir, I imagine you are busy. Dr. King, if you have a moment, do you have a message for us? And thank you for all the good you did. Thank you. And in 2 days, we are celebrating Kamala Harris becoming Vice President of the United States. Because of the work of you and other brave people. And we thank you. Do you have a message for us? I got the sense that he's tapped into something bigger than just, like, normally if I ask for energy from a specific person on the other side, I get a person, and quite often it's very sweet, because I'll read on like Orson Welles or something like that, things I've done in the once a month patron live stream, which is coming up on the 30th, I believe. And generally they show up and they're like, "Oh, you want to talk to me? Really? Oh, okay." But they're people, they're just people. Dr. King was just a man which shows how much good one person can do. But he's also, the light is very, very bright. He has merged with this greater idea of justice, of inclusion, of the beauty inside of all of us. Alexandra, he's helping the collective. Yes. Oh, Holly, you've always got the great astrology information. Martin Luther King Jr., January 19th, 1929. Capricorn Sun, Taurus Rising, Pisces Moon. His sun is very close to his midheaven. Okay, so projecting he's here to shine his light for everyone to see his light. Capricorn Sun, so you've got that practicality, that good solid earth sign. Taurus Rising, very steady. Pisces Moon, very sensitive. Beautiful dream. He was a born preacher. Oh, okay. Dr. King, do you have a message for us? It's sad that people like the seditionists and what have you, who are refusing a cup of kindness. They really are. They are refusing a cup of kindness. That's all people want, to just go down to the coffee shop, go into the restaurant, go shopping over here, have a home, live their lives, raise their kids. It's applying for a job or not, just everybody treated the same. That's not a terrible thing. But to those people, I've explained this before, they have this zero sum mindset where if somebody gets something, that means they're getting less. It's like, it doesn't work that way. All right, Dr. King. America's changing and progressing. There is more equality. It's very sweet. It's very sweet. While there isn't full equality in the justice system, at least it's being dealt with. It's not just accepted institutionalized racism. And this is America changing for the better. This was election day. And all of these people who came out and voted for Joe Biden and voted for Kamala Harris as the vice president, that's huge. That is absolutely huge from where Dr. King started to this November, that last November 3rd, that election day. And then, of course, he's basically pointing out that this was guaranteed to cause the Capitol, the attack on the Capitol building, the U.S. Capitol building. It's like, you get this much progress, you're going to get this backlash. You're going to get a backlash. But it was small. This is major arcana. This is anything that's the major arcana cards. Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Major Arcana. They are the 21 cards. They're almost like a lot of the same ideas that are in the regular suit cards. You know, the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Swords. But it's like these are just in type normally, but these are in capital letters. These are much bigger forces. And they quite often, they're either really strong forces or they're fated or something like that, but they're bigger forces. So the energy of this judgment, this election day, cannot be undone by a group of bigoted idiots. Violent, bigoted idiots. But it's just the beauty of how far we've come. I mean, things are better even from, when I was young. And we still have a long way to go, but progress. Progress. Thank you, sir. He's just, I can see him, but it's like this really, really bright light behind him. It's almost like he almost gets whited out a little bit on the sides with like the bright light. You know how have you ever seen that somebody has a light that's so bright behind them it's almost like curving around them and you can see them, but the edges start kind of almost disappearing into the brilliance. It's beautiful. We're all from the divine. All of our souls are pieces of the divine. And our physical bodies, they all evolved. And you go back, and they're all from Africa. So, can't we just get along? Don't make me sing Depeche Mode. It's not even 1 o'clock yet. People are people. So why should it be? You and I should get along so awfully. Okay. Now we're gonna go ask about Princess Purses and the human mannequin, the evil mannequin, Javanka. Talk about going from to ew. 38 and a half. All right, Javanka. Will Javanka continue to be shunned? Oh, that was such lovely energy. And it's just a cool look of, all right. Thank you. Unbelievable. Oh, thank you, lucky girl. I'll have a look. Thank you. Okay. 39.30. All right. Javanka. Will Javanka continue to be shunned? From the brilliant light of justice to the pale gray of irrelevancy. Hello, President Biden. First card, prosecutors. Second card, happy Democrats. Third card, Democratic Knights protecting the realm. And of course, anyone who attacks the Trump family, they're Democrats. Uh-huh. Oh, they've moved a lot of stuff overseas. They have moved a lot of money, business. Pixie Chick, Autumn, wanted to let you know my readings on Kamala are much better lately. Used to be appalling. Oh, good. Good. Thank you. They've moved a lot of stuff overseas. Prosecutors aren't even going to be able to get hold of all of it. Okay, well, but this isn't, will they continue to be shunned? No, this is, will they be going to jail? All right, then just Javanka in general. What's going to happen to Javanka? You know, I would sooner walk on my lips and say an unkind word about another human being. But I'm not feeling great about the marriage. Okay, they will be legally hemmed in. Okay. That's all they have left. All their old friends, gone. All their old friends, gone. Thank you, guys. The actions that were taken in Trump's name, the grief, the pain, the unconscionable evil. Although, for the record, these people are not demons, and they have not been possessed by demons. And to say so, to believe so, is to pretend that they are not responsible for what they've done. They are human. These are the decisions they've made, and they are 100% responsible. What happened to those children at the border while Princess Purses did nothing? Anyway, the uproar. Friends are gone. They are absolutely shunned now, and they will be shunned in future. And this is the Trump dynasty, the Trump legacy of evil. Will they continue to be shunned? Yes. And as more comes out, what rotten human beings. 45. Okay. I wish I could get this chair fixed. I know this is irrelevant, but I'm shuffling. I sit on this chair so much and the padding's flattened out, but replacing the padding, it's going to be a little bit tricky. because this isn't just a plain office chair, but I like it. I like it better than regular office chairs. Anyway. Okay, will there be improvements in education under Biden? Will there be improvements in the education system under Biden and Dr. Biden? Who was that moron who said she shouldn't call herself a doctor? Yeah, she should just go back. She should just be baking cookies. What is her best cookie recipe? Remember when they did that to Hillary Clinton? She's a lawyer, and they're like, well, yes, but is your cookie recipe better than this? Barbara Bush's cookie recipe or whatever it was? And the two of them were looking at each other like, do you have any idea how intelligent we are, how much power we have, what much we have to contribute to the world? Anyway. Terry ought to buy a Herman Miller chair. Oh, I'll have to look to see what that is. Thank you. Yeah, I like it because it's got the whole nice back and nice arms, and there's little carved bits at the end. I like this chair. Education system that should have taught me to concentrate. Oh gosh, Scary Harpy, why do you have Tucker Carlson in all caps? I read him yesterday, day before. A Beautiful Dreamer. Oh no, Clarence, don't shoot, but I think Carson is cute in a cute, ugly way. Hey, they say Lucifer was the most beautiful of the angels. Happy kids. Happy, healthy kids in the sun. I like it. I like that. That's good energy. Okay. Education system. They're going to try. They're going to try. Trying to put in some new laws that are and policies that are very much pro education and educator. They're going to have some success. Swords are air signs, so communications or education, thoughts, speaking, reading, all of that falls under swords. And this is a page, so the young ones. It's still going to be a matter that money gets you a better education. And there are people who are hampered. There are kids who are hampered from getting a good education, surely through money. Anybody who's outside of our country may not know that our school systems are funded by property taxes in the local area. Richer area, more well-funded schools. I understand there are people who are in other countries who would say, that's crazy. And I would say, yes, it is. It was set up that way. Well, one, because the rich want to, they want their stuff to, their kids to get the better stuff. But it has to do with the 50 states, the fact that just the continental U.S. covers 4 time zones, which I used to explain that when people are like, well, how big is America? And I'd say the continental U.S. covers 4 time zones. And they'd be like, really? It's like, yes, it's very big. So doing a federal system, it would be more It may come to that. But I don't think we're going to get anything that radical. But there's going to be improvement. So there's going to be improvement. I guess we'll have to go with that. Oh, what was that? What was that? Considering what I'm about to, the energy I'm about to go into, I want to see the cute comment here for a second here. What was that? I think Stacy. I think Chris Hayes is way cuter. Oh, there you go. We had a discussion about this, what, year and a half ago or something, 2 years ago. It was something about, I was saying every time, oh gosh, what's his name? Jim Himes? Is that his name? The New England, I don't know, every time I see him I'm passing by the screen and he's talking to a reporter, it's like, oh, it's Handsome Jim. Yeah, I think it's Jim Himes. But yeah, I don't know. Come on, Lawrence is pretty dishy. Who doesn't think Lawrence is dishy? But anyway. All right. I'll go into the icky energy now. But hopefully it's not going to stay icky because there will be justice. All right. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. That just fell out. Secrets. And that just fell out. Huge chunk of money. Oh, judgment. Okay. Maybe this reading won't be so bad. Stacy, Chris Cuomo. There you go. Clear. Both the Cuomo brothers are hot. Beautiful dreamer. I like my 11th hour. One of the things I like about Lawrence is if you go back to 4 years ago, actually just over 4 years ago, because, well, then again, it feels like it's been Sheila this morning on her early birds, Celtic Tarot, Sheila on her early birds thing this morning, she says something like, feels like it's been 7 years since November 3rd. Yes. Yes, it does. But you go back to when Trump first came into office, or was about to, or he won the election, and the next day, I remember there were all of these people saying, well, maybe he may grow into the job, maybe Trump will, become more presidential. We have to give him the benefit of the doubt. And Lawrence is here. What do you think, Lawrence? And Lawrence was like, no. He's not going to change. He is that awful. And they were like, oh, okay. And I was like, thank you. He has despised Trump from boo. And I loved it. Alexandra, I was alive, sorry I didn't see you. Oh, I wasn't. I watched the replay. I was watching the replay while I was getting ready. So, no, I was not up at 5 a.m. All right. 5430. Okay, E. Jean Carroll lawsuit. Will this poor woman get justice? All right, let's see. E. Jean Carroll lawsuit. Bless you. E. Jean Carroll lawsuit. Will she get justice? Jean Carroll lawsuit. Will she get justice? The energy's feeling pretty positive. Oh, thank you, Crystal. I got a star card, a little clearing of the air. Oh, bless. All right, I'm just going to put that down. By that happening, by a entitled blankety blank who can get away with anything. Start the reading. America, believing women. Trump's karma coming in, maybe. Oh, investigators. I think they are going to get his DNA. Oh, this is cross-examination. That's a debt. That's a karmic debt. Oh, honey. Oh, it's going to be a thing of beauty. You blankety blank. That karmic debt is going to come due. It will probably, it's a civil case. It'll probably just be a chunk of money, but any more information on this? 3 cards. There are a lot of other cases, civil cases out there against him. Apparently, that's my card for that. I'm not going to. I know sometimes I've had some complaints, people, understandably, saying, I just hold up the cards and I act like everybody should know what that means. But that one, I'm not going to. You can guess what that means. What we're talking about with the women who have been hurt. Prosecutor, right in the middle, for the heinous things he did. 58. Will Trump have scheduling conflict? Big, massive, gnarly scheduling conflicts from all of the trials and convictions. See if we can get anything out of it. Let's take a little look see to see if that's, because sometimes these things we just want to change the wording. Beautiful dreamer, do you realize how many Oreos we had to buy for Trump? I didn't know he liked Oreos, did he? Let me see. Okay. It's actually more like 59, 30. Okay, will Donald Trump have big, gnarly scheduling conflicts from all of his trials and convictions? Should be his. I want to be specific. His. Donald Trump. Big, ugly scheduling conflicts from all of his trials and convictions. Suspicious. I love that. Oh, you're not president anymore, Sniffy. Protection from prosecution. Oof. Justice card. Oh, it's going to cost him a fortune. His work is going to be being a defendant. Your new job. Welcome to your new career as a defendant. Full-time, every day of the week, every day of the year. Your job is being a defendant. And yeah, it's going to cause a lot of stress, and it's going to his fortune is just going to go poof. And there are a lot of people who are finally going to get justice. His running for president was terrible for so many people. But that hubris, he wanted to fly. He wanted to say he was one of the gods, and Nemesis is coming. Attorney Roberta Kaplan, you wonderful woman. Attorney Roberta Kaplan. Let's just do a general reading. Is she gonna? I imagine she's gonna have some success. Let's see. Is she? Well, Attorney Roberta Kaplan versus Trump. How about that? I agree, Paul. It's so fitting that Biden's inauguration comes 2 days after MLK Day. Okay. Gosh, that was really loud. All right. Attorney Roberta Kaplan versus Trump. I know who my money's on. Oh. I want to sue Nazis. Oh, I love it. I love it. I want to sue Nazis. I love that. Oh, these are our new heroes, the forensic accountants. Oh, she's going to dig. Oh, she's going to dig. She's going to be down in the crevices, every last little bit of evidence, whoa. I'd say you better hope your nose is clean, Trump, but we know it's not. Okay, I've got a part one. This has been going on for a long time, and there have been a lot of people who were hurt, have been hurt in the past, who are being hurt now. I wonder if she's going to take on some of the cases of some of the women at the border. But it's standing up for the little guy. Temperance, bringing temperance against to temper the corrupt weed of crime, basket of fruit. Crime does not pay. The shadow knows. Well, Trump knows, because he's just slime. He's just covered in slime. Slimy businessman, slimy actions. And he didn't work. What did he do? He was basically going to work, sitting there reading the paper, and then he'd go have an affair. They'd go have a liaison with one of his mistresses, and then, I mean, he didn't work. It's just corruption and grossness. Fruits of labor. there's evidence. Remember our new heroes. Why look at this evidence? Let's look in depth. And this is my card of evidence. People coming in, leaving evidence. Next person comes in, gives evidence. Oh, she's just, and she's smart as a whip. I mean, it's like the information's coming in, and she's got it all straight in her head. Although I know her firm is growing. And I absolutely love that she is nothing like what Trump likes. She's not a waif. She's not pliant. She's not a doormat. She's not super, super thin. She's a lesbian. She's Jewish. She's I mean, seriously. She may be his nemesis. She may be the nemesis that's he tried to say he was a god. And when you do that, the gods send nemesis after you. She might be it. So how much are you going to win against him? Because, oh, he's going to hate you. Oh, she's going to hate him. Sorry, she doesn't hate him. He's going to hate her. Oh, a merchant, eh? Let's have a look at every single one of those businesses. Let's look at this. Let's look at, actually, I think this is also saying this is more the human. She's taken a lot of the cases that are more the human side of the business. I think it's Cy Vance and Letitia James who are going to go more after the taxes and what have you. And please, President Biden, could we get some people in at the IRS who will actually do their jobs? Actually go over this previous president's tax returns, actually audit him, actually. Okay, thanks. He's going to feel a little bit put upon. After getting away with everything, showing up with substandard lawyers or whatever, who he could con into working for him, and then him still getting away with all kind of things, or just pay him off, walk away, whatever. The people suing him just doing the regular thing, getting some bad lawyer somewhere to show up. He's going to end up feeling put upon because everything he's done. Oh, no, this is what I am. No, this is what you are. This is the sitting pretty, successful, rich person. I'm all that. This is no, you're a thief. You are a thief and a scoundrel and a rotten human being. And it's like, this is the argument. No. It's this. No, these are ill-gotten gains. Oh no, he's a lawyer, but no. Every time he tries to set himself up, oh, this successful, 6'4", 180-pound businessman, billionaire, it's going to be like, no. And here's the proof. Legally, I believe the expression is she's going to read him for filth. I believe is the expression. Okay. 110. 30. All right, let me see if I can nip through some of these questions because I've been yammering too much. Oh, Katie, yes, it does. Bismo, if they broadcast his trials on TV, I'll have my popcorn ready. Cat Shepard, 6'4", 180 pounds. Dang, he's lanky, isn't he? We all know Trump. He's just thin as a reed, gentle as a lamb, charming as a kitten. Trump loyalists embedded in the government who can't be fired without cause. Are they going to cause problems? Cat, smart as spats. Yes, spats. I love that. I think we have it. I think we have a troll. They have a cave troll. I'm not even talking about astrology, but anyway. Trump loyalists embedded in the government. There we go. Blocked. They're not exactly going to be the genius saboteurs that Trump is hoping they will be. Wow, that really was a psychic. If you're really doing something in Name of the Divine, your energy would be lovely, and it's not. Anyway, loyalist, yeah. This has become my white supremacist card. I hate that. I hate that. Yeah. They're going to have problems. They're going to be isolated. Meanwhile, the stars, this feels very strongly. The stars are going to be the people who know what they're doing. They have credentials. They have experience. They are organized. They are, yeah, these people, these yahoos, they're going to get marginalized. And yeah, the Trump saboteurs are, yeah, they're going to get reassigned. What was it? Was it, what's his name? Political, he was on MSNBC this morning, political guy. It's the economy stupid. Carville, James Carville. He was saying, don't worry about these guys. They're going to get reassigned to, the head of the department of the broom closet. They may not be able to be fired, but yeah, you can minimize them. Man, it's really nasty energy. Normally trolls are just trolls, but wow. It's kind of sad. All right, 114. Trump pardons. This is me rolling my eyes. William, head of toilet cleaning. Kevin, pencil sharpening. Manager in charge of pencil sharpening. Yeah, that wasn't godly. That wasn't. Very beautiful dreamer. Why be where you hate? That's dumb. Yes. Clarence, whack a troll. I did, but I'm surprised that yeah, they're definitely throwing some. They're throwing some energy around, but just because you can throw energy around doesn't mean it's good energy. Chris, news outlets are saying he's selling the pardons. Yeah, there's a real question about if people are making money from getting him to pardon people. What does he get out of it? The Trump pardons. Let's just do a general reading on the Trump pardons, and then we'll see if let's see about the money. But Trump pardons. Apparently, there are at least 100 of them. Okay, so that's going to be him, his kids, his, your loyalist, Hope Hicks, Stephen Miller. Boy, you'd go through 100 really quickly. You'd go through 100 really quickly. In the past, the occasional pardon that's like really, like when I think Clinton pardoned his brother, it's like, if I remember that correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like, But they were small and they were, but this is a whole rise of Democratic power going, oh, we've had enough. Normally, we're pretty lackadaisical about things. We just want to go on with our lives, live and let live. But holy Kyle Rittenhouse, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon. Kids, Mercury is retrograde in Cap, prominent Mars and Scorpio. Oh man, that's you get rotten parents with kids like that. You could do a lot of yes, Kevin, but Obama's tan suit and Hillary's emails. Have you heard about Hillary's emails? Trump's pardons. Scrutinized. He thinks he's just going to waltz off with his ill-gotten gains, go back to Mar-a-Lago, la la la. Scrutinized. Very smart people. Putting all of them very much on the defensive. Oh, he thinks this is it. He walks away. He's fine. Oh, nay. Oh, nay. Very smart people. Very smart people. Trump is wands. He's on the defensive. Rittenhouse. Go Rittenhouse. You murderous idiot. Will Trump pardon Kyle Rittenhouse? He needs psychiatric help. Okay, look, I'm not saying he's harmless. Oh, nay. But I'm getting a very clear medical help, but mental health. There's trauma. There's bad stuff. He should be in a hospital for the rest of his life. Yeah, his mom does need serious help. Matter of fact, I think this is her. She was but the argument is he was fighting against the protesters or what have you. But this is. Let me see if I can get some more information. For entertainment purposes only. Yes. 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 Yeah, Roxy, his mom drove him. She was an accomplice, exactly. I just get he needs to be in a hospital. He needs to be in a hospital for a criminal hospital. Yeah. Honestly, I'm going to tell you this. I don't think a pardon would do him any good. I think that he's got such issues. He's got such issues that even if he was pardoned for what he did, which he shouldn't be, he's not gonna have a normal life. It isn't gonna be like, oh, I got away with that. I'm gonna go, I'm gonna grow up and be an insurance salesman now. Oh no. One way or the other, it feels like he's going to. He can deal with it now, or he can deal with it later. No. It's if he gets a pardon. I don't think it's going to do him any good. That's what I'm getting. Of 1/22/30. What will Trump's send-off be like? What will Trump's send-off be like? Oh, Trumpy. How I shall not miss you. Cannot, shall not, won't. So, what's your big... Apparently, he has sent out invitations to supporters for some gathering at Joint Andrews Base. Joint Andrews Base? I'm sorry, I can't remember how to say it. And apparently he wanted like a bigger deal because he wants the media coverage. He wants to make... Seriously, he's showing up at the wedding as a guest wearing the biggest, gaudiest white dress he can find. And if the media give him any attention, I will be very disappointed in them, other than to point out how ridiculous it is. So, you who cannot stand not being in the spotlight, how's it going to go? Oh, he wants a parade. Thank you, Stacy. Oh, take several seats. He's going to make a fool of himself. I'm serious. Complete fool of himself. he can't get everything that he wants, but he's still going to try to stand up on the highest little tiny hill he can find on his lifts to be as tall as possible. Insult to injury, so he can talk about his own accomplishments and blah, 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 blah. But ultimately, decisions have been made. Goodbye. And Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are inaugurated. They start their new jobs. But he's going to be, I mean, I realize all of this is lower arcana, but this is just petty stuff. Trump is so small. He's so pathetic. Susan, time for Trump to fade into oblivion. Hey. 1:26:30. Will the White House be a safe place for the Bidens? Will the White House be a safe place for the Bidens? I hope so. Will the White House be a safe space for the Bidens? It's like a collective from everybody who works there. There isn't going to be the same tension in the air. They're going to be working hard. They're going to be focused. It's going to be stressful, but it's stressful of let's make this work. Let's, there's definitely going to be, the normal drama. Who's in, who's out, who's got the president's ear, who's, is the chief of staff doing a good job or not? You're going to get all this, but it's all based around, let's work out our policies. Let's get things done. Let's keep things organized. And then when people are walking through the halls, to security or custodians or maids or cooks or chefs or whatever, it's like, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hi. It's just this pleasant, walk out, talk to the secretary, I need this done, this done, this done. How are you doing? Have you had lunch? Actually caring about other human beings. It's lovely. Well, thank you for being here, Tony. Higher wisdom. And there will be a lot that we won't find out about until much later, that the basic things that Biden had to do just to get the government functioning again. Yeah. Oh, they've been very sad. The Trump thing is over. It's over. This is past. This is gone. Democratic ideals going forward. They'll be okay. That's what the cards are saying. Let me see what I can get on, 129. 129.30. How many lawmakers will be removed? Susan, Alex Kitty came up to say hi, Autumn. Hello, Alex Kitty. Hello, sweetheart. Hello, good kitten. How many lawmakers will be removed? A lot? A few? None? Back over. Let's go over to Congress. I mean, you'd think after all this time, it's even hard to picture there being justice. These rotten, the really rotten people who were enabling the seditionists, who've been enabling Trump, who it's hard to imagine. It's been so long since they were really held accountable, other than, thank heavens, the midterm elections and then this last election, but it was still awfully close. Too close, I should say. There are some who are already in the doghouse, the general Republican doghouse. It feels like there are Republicans on thinner ice than they realize. Yeah, there's thin ice and they don't even realize they're standing on it. They're just like, well, yeah, of course they got my back. They've had my back forever. Or they might, complain to me or something in private, but oh, you're on thinner ice than you think you are. And the Trump era has left them weakened. And anyone who's still going to be super loyal to Trump, you might want to rethink that. Because if you want any power in Washington, you don't have to be a Democrat, but you're going to have to work with them. And this feels like it's just covered in ashes. This is just but are any of them going to be removed? Feels like yes. And why is it that it feels like it's the women who get removed first, or a woman who gets removed first? Why is it always the women who get removed first? I mean, I'm not saying they're good women, but it's like 2 or 3 men, 2 women. Who gets removed first? Probably one of the women. Let's see. Where people get removed. Okay, that's it's judgment, but it's also elections. It's elections, but it's also what the voters are saying. I think it's part of it's going to be, how much ground roots pushes there going to be for real justice. But don't forget, Nancy is really angry. She's not a happy woman. And when Pelosi ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. Yeah, this is carrying water for Trump. Oh, some money. Did some money head your way? Were you hurting for cash and some money came your way? Some ill-gotten gains? Support of Trump here? There's stuff there. I would have, it's my instinct to say, do these people ever get caught? I'm feeling something there. I'm feeling, yeah. There's so many investigations coming. There's so many court cases and investigations coming. Seriously, I do show up here 7 days a week, and I'm going to need to. Man. Well, that's going to do it for me for today. But thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I really do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to our troll slayers who keep us safe. And I hope you have a great day. I really do. Don't forget Wednesday, I'll be on 2 hours early. I start 2 hours early. And then we're having a little watch party for the inauguration. Whew, very exciting stuff. And so, have a big breakfast. I think I might make waffles. Yeah, I'm gonna make waffles. I wish I could make some for you. All right, hang in there, and I will see you tomorrow, as always.